Hello. Welcome to Rolynn's Reviews. Glad that you are with us on this wonderful Sunday. We are buried deep in snow, but we are still here. Do me one small favor, folks. Hit that little thumb. That is the like button that tells YouTube that you are enjoying this content. And in honor of today's title, okay, and I'll do the roll call momentarily. From 40,000 to 30 million. All right. The Winery Mystery Explained. Red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be in love. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see. All right, they're coming on in. Let me get here. How is everyone doing? All right, I'll go ahead and do the roll call. We'll wait for a few more people to join us. Won't be before you long, but I will definitely be strong. Okay, Dorian is here. Let's see. My girls, the troublemaker, of course, is here. Nemo has been found. Janorian, how you doing? So look at the title. From 40,000 to 30 million. And so we'll get started right here and just listen up.
This. Here's Ilhan Omar's financial disclosure from the Congressional Record, year 2023. I want to bring your attention to this company right down here, Est Crew LLC. This is a winery in Santa Rosa, California. It's not doing that well. The total value of the winery is listed at $15,000, and Ilhan Omar is barely making any money off of it at all. Hardly enough to pay a parking ticket. Okay, that's fine. Nothing really mysterious there. Businesses fail all the time. But go ahead and look at her filing for 2024, and you'll find that Est Crew Winery, the same company in the same location, is now worth $5 million. That's incredible, up from $15,000. Is there any wine in this wine company? Is there anything about wines? Because I see like stuff about events, but like, what is this exactly? Aren't you supposed to sell wine at your wine company? Where are your wines? Oh, there are no wines. You want to know why? Because this is a fake company. Rep. Ilhan Omar's husband accused of swindling investors in their California winery. They stole millions from cannabis growers. You can see here's the lawsuit right here, saying that Tim Minette, who's Ilhan Omar's third husband, no relation, swindled his investors and defrauded them. How did Minette get this relationship? Well, the current Attorney General of Minnesota, Keith Ellison, used to work for him. Isn't that curious? Keith Ellison, the same guy who refuses to look into any of the Somali fraud. So this company was sued for being a fraudulent company. And the New York Post says the exact same thing, as the House is now probing the mystery of Ilhan Omar's skyrocketing wealth. They said that Ilhan Omar went from being one of the most poorest members of Congress, worth negative $65,000, to being one of the richest, worth $30 million. Here's a rare photo of one of their wines that they allegedly made, The Devil's Lie.
Can everyone see that picture? This is how appropriate. This is one of the wines that they were making allegedly. The Devil's Lie, L-I-E. Wow. Who on earth would take something into their body with The Devil's Lie on the label? That is crazy. Tube Steak, how you doing? Team Hazard, how are you, love? And yeah, who would do that? My girls, I think I missed your comment. Do you remember the I Love Lucy episode where Lucy went to Italy, pressed grapes with their feet? Yeah. Boom. You know, I've seen every episode of I Love Lucy. Mr. Popularity. Yes. It's like they're all in on it. So, okay. Boom. There we go. Okay, so I'll continue.
But the entire company is actually a lie. It's not a lie to Ilhan Omar, though, because she's able to list an enormous amount of her income and an enormous amount of her net worth to this fake winery. This winery is not worth $5 million. The winery doesn't even exist. It's fake. It's fraudulent. They need to investigate this right now. This is a lie. And maybe it's the devil's lie.
The Devil's Lie. How appropriate. So, yeah, the sudden surge has raised eyebrows, especially because critics note the winery's online presence and sales footprint appear limited, and investors have previously filed lawsuits. So we'll have to see where this goes, alleging problems with this particular business venture. And Omar Zarfa says the disclosures reflect the full valuation of the companies. We know she's on autopilot. She says the same thing. She's done nothing wrong. We know that, right? Yeah. Not her personal payout, and that her income from the winery was minimal, but questions remain about how these values jumped so fast. And we kind of know how that happened. Okay. All right. Welcome. All right, so I have that for you. And where are we? Anyone who's here that wants me to call their name. How you doing, retired? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. Okay, Maga made it. How you doing, Maga? Great start. Yeah, Greg. I hope everyone has heat. I hope everyone has power. And I hope everyone is doing well. So I wanted to share that with you. Stop sharing. And I was going to, I think in last night's live stream, some of you were saying that you wanted to do another. Oh yeah, I had something else to share with you. Hold on. Some of you were saying that you wanted to do another screen. Zoom. And so I told you I would wait and see how many people showed up. And we need to find out. I already know that we won't be going to the school tomorrow. How you doing, CJ? Because of the weather. And then we're supposed to get some more, I think, Wednesday. So I don't know when we're going back. It was either Ilhan or George Constanza who said it's not a lie if you believe it. Yeah. And you know my take on it, folks, is that and I need to move this over a bit. Okay. There we go. They're all in it together. And that is one reason why we said the Democrats did not. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. They did not want to relinquish power because, well, look at everything, all of the illegal activity that was going on. Michael Rolynn, what do you know about the song Words? Oh, what are words for? When no one listens any, what are words for? When no one listens, it's no use talking at all. Any other questions, Mike? Michael. Michael comes in here every day. They were one-hit wonders, but I did love that song. And you remember the lead singer? She had this crazy hair thing going on. She had this really like high squeaky voice. Yeah, Missing Persons. They were one-hit wonders, but that was a good song and good video. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. And just one more item, because if we're going to do the Zoom, I need to go ahead and set it up. And where are we here? Yeah. Share it on the community page. Mr. Popularity, everyone is. So we should not feel bad, okay? Yeah, they're just, I don't know. So I'll pull up one more little item, and I could go on Fox News, but I'm sure most of you have already, seen this, and we've discussed it, but we just haven't, but sometimes by the time I get to something, of course, a few days have passed, but like I said, I can't pay my bills protesting. Okay, Greg. Can't pay my bills with YouTube. I have to pay them with my teaching job. So kind of sort of have to focus on my teaching job. But I mean, that's okay. Tell me what your thoughts are. I think it's all another scheme, like everything else. Look at all the fraud. Everything surrounding these people is fraudulent. So my take is deport, and deport. So tell me what your thoughts are. Michael, you'll never know this one. Ghosting use. I know the psychedelic furs. All right. Ilhan Omar. Yeah. So tell me what your thoughts are. No sense of direction. Wait a minute. What is it? I thought Somalia was in it. MAGA. We're going to send them all back. And it's all in there together. And the Middle East. How you doing, Tijuana border jumper? It's all in there together. Oh, my girl said the wine was made in the back of the kitchen of the Leering Center. Oh, my God. Tijuana border jumper. Okay. Nick Shirley is here in San Diego. Yeah, does he have his bodyguards? Because things are getting a little bit dicey. He needs to be careful because people are upset and he's uncovering a lot, and 38 trillion in fraud. Yeah, why do you think they were doing everything that they could to try and prevent money laundering? Boom. That's why they were not willing to relinquish power. They knew what was going on. Yes, Tijuana. So I'll pull this up and I'll show you. And then if we're going to do a Zoom or a Google Meet, it's the same thing. It's just I'm more familiar with Google Meet because that's what we use when we miss days of school and they tell us that we're doing asynchronous learning. We use Google Meet, so I'm just more familiar with that. Okay, but it's the same thing like Zoom. You just click on the link, so it's not anything difficult. Trust me. Okay, let me go ahead and cue this up. And again, you've already heard about some of this. Michael, oh my God, yes. Michael said the Democrats would defend Charles Manson if he was an active Democrat. Boom. Absolutely right. How you doing, James? James, I do not know the super mayor. She's all over Facebook rapping and singing. I don't know who she knows or what she's done, but yes, she's still walking around, no charges. So I can't figure that one out. Tijuana, I'm at work. Start my second job Tuesday and apply for a third position. Me too, Tijuana. No, Tijuana, when you're involved in fraud, you have to continue to look over your shoulder. It's not work. To me, that would just be too stressful. Just let me go to work, do my job, and yeah. I can't live like that. I can't. So anyway, here we go. I don't know what my phone added. Okay, Maga. Caesar, how are you doing, Caesar? Caesar, I told you I have not forgotten about you. About Dr. Richard Ritchie. I may just upload a little short video because my long videos are not being shared out. So as you can see, I'm doing a lot of shorts. So Michael, yeah. Dorian, of course she's blaming white supremacy. That's what they always do. Lanita, it's straight from the Democratic playbook. All right, Lanita made it. Happy Sunday, family. Been dealing with broken tree branches. Oh my goodness. Split lawn trees on my street. The main streets are good. The sides are scraped enough to drive if needed. Getting better. We're good. Okay, Lanita, we're glad you're all right. I hope everyone's okay. And I made it through. Thank God I did not lose power. Boss Chick, how are you? Thank God. Some people have all the snow totals that we got at different cities here in North Carolina. It's considered a blizzard because we can go for years without snow, and now they're done. It's all being dumped all at once, so it's a lot. But I'm used to this living in New York and Pennsylvania. Everyone else is running around like, oh my God. I'm like, please, it's nothing to me. Bet Rolynn even knows the words to never say, never by remora avoid. You know it. So anyway, I'm just saying, bottle of wine. Yes, Robert, those of you just coming in, the name of the wine was The Devil's Lie. Who would turn up a bottle and drink something with that wording on the bottle? Not me. No. Tiffany Henry stole peanuts compared to Ilhan Omar. Okay. Caesar has a point. Caesar has a very valid point considering the super mayor was stopped. She didn't even make it to the millions. And with Ilhan and these Somalis, we're into the billions. Tijuana says it's 72. Yes, she's an evil woman. Evil woman. Do-do-do-do-do. Evil woman. Do-do-do-do-do. Evil woman. All right, so here we go. And we know, following she and her husband's winery, we know that the money doesn't add up. We know it just don't, So the most scrutinized asset is here. Okay, and this is supposed to be based in Santa Rosa, California. In her 2023 disclosure, the interest was valued between $15,000 and $50,000. Libby boy, how you doing? By 2024, the value surged to a reported range of $1 million to $5 million. Let me speak to Libby boy because he made it. So you tell me what's going on, folks. I know it's fraudulent. Operational doubts. Critics and investors have labeled it a ghost entity, basically a fake business, noting that it has no active phone. Where have we heard this before? Hold on. Read with me, folks. Does any of this sound familiar? How you doing, Ruby? Ruby said drunks don't care. Good point, Ruby, but I would be afraid with a name like that. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, Robert. Okay. So if you look at this, no active phone line, no physical production facility. If any of this sounds familiar to you, just type a 1 in the comment section. Lanita, my girls, Akron, Ohio, we always get big flakes or icy snow because we live less than 30 miles from Cleveland on Lake Erie. All right. Yeah. Kelly Ray, how you doing, love? She's a dummy that skyrocketed her money like that. Most of Congress does it too, but not in a year. Kelly, and have you noticed, like I said, they're all crooked. I mean, we know that. But have you noticed the Democrats, they're really not saying much against Trump as it relates to everything that's going on, you know, with the protesting and, ICE. And I really genuinely feel they're not saying too much because they're all dirty. They all have their hands in the cookie jar. And they know if Trump starts to investigate them, boom, there you go. Okay, Mike. Livy boy, the only way a winery can make that kind of money overnight is if you're doing it illegally or you're not paying taxes, which is in that category. Boom. So this, again, so no phone line, no physical production facility identified by locals, no wine currently for sale on its barely functional website. And this is Tim Manette is her third husband, for those that don't know. They were expecting Scumhola to win, but it was too big to rig this time. Yes, Tijuana. That's why they were trying everything. They were pulling all of the tricks out of the bag because they did not want what is taking place now. They did not want this to happen, but too late. Ruby, it takes years for grapes to grow and time for wine to be processed for sale. Okay, you're right. My girl said they made Kool-Aid and poured beer in it and called it wine. My girl. Oh, okay. So legal issues. Tim Manette has faced lawsuits from investors alleging fraud and breach of contract related to this winery venture, claiming funds were pocketed without delivering promised returns. So they're just all crooked. The majority of the reported wealth gain comes from Rose Lake Capital, a venture capital firm also owned by Manette. So they're just doing everything. Rapid growth. And this is what we were talking about. And I highlighted it for you. Okay. Its reported value jumped from between $1 and $1,000 in 2023 to between $5 million and $25 million in 2024. And they don't even have a phone. They don't have a physical facility. Oh, wow. Inconsistencies. Despite the high valuation, the firm reported no income in 2024 and only $15,000 to $50,000 the year prior. Wow. Michael, Rashard Ritchie's hair and mustache color is as phony as his college degree. Michael, yeah, and Caesar and I, we've been talking about that. I need to do I may just talk about it a little bit and just upload a little short video. He's been exposed, yet they're still allowing him to speak on their network. So I'm like, okay. And why are you getting, if you have the capacity and ability to obtain degrees, why are you getting degrees from all these different places, Haiti, you name it, just all kinds of, anywhere but America. Why? Because you're scamming. Kelly, no parents complaining that they can't go to work because their kids' daycare was shut down. Kelly. Lanita, the wine name was a dead giveaway. Bet a lot of her buddies invested and made money off of that scam. They are a perfect grifter match for each other. Yeah, I tell you, they're all in it together. All right. So Omar's defense, a spokesperson for Omar stated the valuations reflect the total cost assessment of the businesses in which Manette is one of several partners rather than his personal ownership stake. Omar has dismissed the report as a, look at this. You know, she loves to say this and she loves to say racist. She loves the word racist. A right-wing smear campaign, and stated she does not have millions in the bank. Okay. As of January 2026, because today's the first day of what, February. All right. Chris, how you doing, love? The House Oversight Committee and the Department of Justice are reportedly reviewing these disclosures to determine if they were violations of ethics or campaign finance laws. All right. So there you go. So what do you think? We've already, I've shared, those of you just coming in missed it, but I've shared a short clip from Instagram. And I'm just sharing this info because you've heard about it. I'm not a racist, but I want America for legal America. Right, Tijuana? And that's all we're saying. No, you know, none of us are like, you know, we don't like this person or that person. Livy Boy said the parents are most likely complaining that the kids were leering instead of learning. Oh my God. They're having another Alex Pretty vigil in Minneapolis. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so let me type this in. We'll look at one more video and then we'll go. And if enough of you want to do a meet up again, we will. Okay, so we'll go here. And some of you may have seen this already, but this is today's topic. Ill headache Omar cries racist while sleeping. Yeah. All white people are racist. She's just like these other people. White people this and white people that, and they're all married to white people. So shut up and stop with your lying. Your gaslighting as usual. Democrats like to say black women are the most educated group. Book sense and common sense are two different things. Boom. Michael, that's I like your take on that because a lot of people fail to realize that. Yeah, good point. Excellent point. Very valid point. Okay. Okay, so we'll just go here. Yeah. And then we're done. She's a bad actress as seen on that fake speech. Oh my God. Yeah. She's not going to win an Oscar with acting like that. No way. She didn't run, scream, change, or go to the hospital to be checked out. Then she pretended like she was tough and started to go towards the guy. I'm like, oh my God. Oh.
That was far left Congresswoman Ilhan Omar claiming the Justice Department and Congress probing her sudden skyrocketing wealth to $30 million in just 1 year, that they have a problem with her living the American dream. You heard her say the goddamn United States of America. We've got new questions on where she and her husband got all that money. Joining us now, Forbes Media Chair, Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes. Steve, new information coming in, and Forbes magazine, your magazine has reported this too, that the state of Delaware and Washington, D.C. canceled the registrations for Omar's husband's investment firm, Rose Lake, for not paying its back taxes. We saw it owed more than $400,000 to Delaware and nearly $1,800 to D.C. She's claiming it's worth $25 million from less than $1,000 a year before. How can his investment firm not afford to pay taxes? It's supposedly worth an estimated $75 million to $150 million. This is really weird stuff.
Well, weird is not the word for it. There's another word for it called crooked. And that's why we have to have an investigation into this. As you know, the Biden administration started examining her finances and that of her husband. And so surprise, surprise, that investigation went nowhere. But it's amazing how people can go into Congress and then become these entrepreneurial investing geniuses, where they come in. She had under $1,000 of net worth and her husband didn't have much. And suddenly now they're multimillionaires. Is there a money laundering operation here? And in terms of the firms themselves, they have a sketchy background. That winery in California that she and her husband own, where did that come from? Where's the wine there? And nobody can seem to find it. So there's a lot of smelly stuff here, and that's why in the American Dream, her version of the American Dream is the Al Capone version of the American Dream, Tony Soprano version of the American Dream, and that is steal it from the taxpayers. And so there's a lot of stuff here. And so when somebody cloaks themselves in the American Dream, and so you have numbers like this from minus 1,000 to 30, 40 million, you know something is not right.
Yeah,
and
she's also like, blaming people, bullying, doing race baiting, race bullying. There's no evidence, public evidence, there's even a winery. She valued it at $5 million. His investment firm is real. It's supposedly real. Its DC headquarters appear to share office space at a WeWork, Steve. There's no track record of his firm managing money, doing M&A deals. No clients we see, investment deals, or any work it's done. They say they do work in 80 nations operating in. There's no SEC registrations for them as investment advisors. What is going on here? This increasingly looks sketchy, both the winery and his investment firm.
Yeah, the winery may not exist, and the firm may be just really a name only, as you say, a WeWork office. Big deal. So that's why the investigation needs to be done. And suddenly all that 30 million, I think you're going to find, I'll make a speculation and prediction, that 30 million came from sources that are illegal.
Okay. And if you agree with what he just said, please type a 1 in the comment section. This creature from the Somalian lagoon has to be arrested soon. Caesar, stay away from my girls because she has rubbed off on you. All of my service people, thank you for your service. Oh my God. How you doing, Miss Connie? So yeah, this is what we're dealing with, folks. I am so glad that everything is being exposed. I love it. Everything. Oh my God. What a joke. Even Officer Tatum talked about it. Now, you know, he told her a new one. Oh my God. And he used the same Benny Johnson clip that I used from Instagram. But she's been caught in another fraud scheme. All right. And it is what it is. So, okay, here we go. So that's all I have for you. For how you doing, Combat? Thank you, Combat Medic. Combat is here, so I have to send Combat. Thank you for your service. I have to send, yes, Mayor. Combat some kitties here. How many people actually wanted to do the Nemo? Hello, Nemo. Oh, did you all want to do the Zoom today? Yeah, let me know because we're done. All right, how many people okay, Maga Tamara. Thank you. I just got your message. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Michael, I responded to it. And then some guy came and left me a message and said to be careful. YouTube may take it down or something. So I just put it on unlisted. I think he said they did it to him. So I said, well, I found it on TikTok, but okay. No, Michael, you're fine, dear. So it's I don't know if you can still see it, but I don't need any trouble with YT. So Dorian, are you the only one? So if you want to do the Zoom today, just type a 1 in the comment section. If not, again, I am home tomorrow because school is closed. Livy, yes. The one with on South Park. The one I think I released it last night. Last night, yeah. Okay, 3 people. I mean, I can create a link, and like I said, even if it's not Zoom. Okay, Dorian. CJ. Yeah. Yeah, a guy came on and said that YouTube took his down or something like that. So I was like, okay, thank you. Right, Lanita. Tomorrow works best, so we're kind of tied. So you want to wait and do it tomorrow? Hit the like button, folks. Thank you. All right, Jeremiah, I can send you a link. I have Prosperity is busy. She sets everything off. I'm not as much fun as Prosperity, but I mean, I can create and even if it's not Zoom, even if it's oh, my girls, I can do one tomorrow too. That's fine. I can do one both days. I'll be here. So how you doing, Brenda? So those of you that want to do something today, just give me a few minutes after I end the live stream. And like I said, even if it's a Google Meet link, it's the same thing, just like Zoom. Just click on the link and then you come back. Yeah, but I mean, they were still one-hit wonders, Michael. Yeah, when you just have one big hit and then you just like, yeah. I'll be celebrating my birthday tomorrow, so I'll catch up with you Tuesday. Okay, Livy boy. Yeah, so I'll probably jump on for a short time tomorrow. But check the community tab. That's going to tell you where. Right, CJ? Yeah. We can do that. I'm available. Okay. I can stop by tomorrow. Just tell me where. Kelly, check the community tab. I'll have a link there. And Livy boy, yeah, make sure you come tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll be, and just check. I'm starting to upload more shorts because YouTube is there. They don't mind sharing my shorts, but when I do these long live videos, they don't go anywhere. So I'm going to try to start focusing more on other videos because the shorts help you to build your channel. I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock-ish, something like that. Michael, I didn't care for that. So I like all of her songs, but I didn't care for Lucky Star so much. It was okay. Yeah, Livy boy. We're going to have to go live and wish you a happy birthday on Tuesday. Brenda said, Omar scared. I didn't think evil had that word in their vocabulary. Boom. Okay. CJ, so between 3 and 4 is okay? Okay. Another Alex Pretty. Robert, yes. They're doing all these vigils. They did nothing for the Americans who were SA'd or unalived. That's how they operate. So what I'll do, I'll end this live now. And any of you who wants to, okay, so tomorrow I'll create 2 posts. I'll create a Google Meet link, and anyone who wants to join it today, we can jump on for, about an hour or so. And then I'll create one for tomorrow to start at 3 o'clock. Dory. All right. Is that all we have, folks? I think I'll create 2 posts as soon as I hang up. Okay. Kelly said 4. Oh, I love all of her music. I have her Immaculate Collection, CJ, with all of her hits on it. Shannon, let the music play. He won't get away. I remember that. She was a one-hit wonder too, Mike. All right. So all of you, please check the community tab. That's where I'll be sharing the Google Meet links. I'll create one for today and I'll create one for tomorrow. And again, please keep checking. I'm going to continue to upload short videos. Don't forget to hit the little thumb for the short videos as well. That helps the channel to grow. Jeremiah, you know why they wouldn't allow it. They're evil. All right, we're done. Hope everyone continues to enjoy their Sunday. I'll talk to you until YouTube stops this live chat. And Lanita, yeah, so you have people out here dying and protesting for them. They're still sitting in their homes, eating their free EBT food that we're paying for. And hey, Lanita, working on new scams so they can scam us out of more money before Trump gets them all out. Yeah. Okay. So we're done. I'll see you. Rolynn, I think I sent you a photo of her True Blue album. Okay. I know you've sent me so much, CJ. Protect, have a good, yeah, everyone be safe. Love you. I'm going to create the links. Give me about 10 minutes to get everything set up for today and tomorrow. And then just go to the community tab and you'll see everything there. Okay. I'm coming to talk to you right now. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you so much. I try. Yeah, my girls, they're all scamming. No one wants them or the Nigerians. Scam, scam, scam. Yeah, all of you keep safe and warm. All right. Okay, I'm coming to talk to you right now in the comment section until YouTube shuts it down.